solve each equation on the interval 0 through 2 pi. 2 pi is not included. So here we got 4 cosine square theta minus 3 equals 0. Solving means we are determining the values of theta in radians, this theta angle, so that this equation is 0. First, we want to isolate cosine theta. We got a square cosine theta. Then we get theta values from there. So to isolate cosine theta, add 3 both sides and divide by 4. So we get cosine square theta, add 3 and divide by 4. So this is cosine theta squared, just written in this way. Now take a square root of both sides. Then that is now square root, means when we take a square root, to get rid of a square we get plus minus a square root of 3 over 4. And that is, in fact, let me simplify this, plus or minus root 3 on the top, square root of 4 is 2. Okay, so basically we got two values for cosine theta. Cosine theta is positive root 3 over 2, and in fact, or cosine theta is negative root 3 over 2. So in this 0 to 2 pi, that means 4 quadrants. We know that all positive, ASTC, all positive, sine positive, tangent positive, cosine positive. Sine means cosecant is already included, tangent means cotangent, cosine means secant as well. So cosine theta equals root 3 over 2, positive value. So cosine positive will be here and here. All positive, cosine positive. Cosine theta equals negative value means here and here. So essentially we have all 4 quadrants covered for theta. And if we are using a unit circle, then cosine theta means x coordinate. So let's look at x coordinate root 3 over 2 on unit circle, and x coordinate negative root 3 over 2 on unit circle. So x coordinate root 3 over 2 here and here. Okay, root 3 over 2 positive. So pi over 6, 11 pi over 6. In fact, all the angles are related angles to pi over 6. Okay, and negative root 3 over 2, negative root 3 over 2. So in fact, plus minus and root 3 over 2, that's just the pi over 6. And the related angles in second quadrant, that's negative. So 5 pi over 6, 7 pi over 6. These two for negative, and 11 pi over 6. That's for positive. So there are 4 answers. Okay, let's do part B. So we need to isolate sine theta first here and do the same thing. Oh, but the problem is sine is square and sine. So we have sine in 2 places. Unlike the first where cosine was only in one place. So to simplify our work, we can let ax be sine theta, and then we'll get this, we'll back substitute later. If we do that, then this equation becomes, this is now 2, well, let me write in correct place, then we get 2x squared minus 1 equals x. Okay, this is a quadratic equation in x. It's a degree 2 equation. That means we'll have 2 values of x. To solve, we must make right hand side 0 and factor the left side. So subtract x from both sides, 2x squared minus x minus 1 equals 0. Now let's factor. I mean, there are several ways to factor this. Let me do this way. 2x squared, 2x times x, 1 times 1. Now we need to get negative, so one will be positive, another will be negative. I don't know which one is which. Let me put negative and positive here. Okay, if we FOIL, we have to get back 2x squared minus x minus 1. First and last are fine because 2x times x, 2x squared. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. So if we multiply 2x times 1, 2x, that's the positive. Negative x, that gives positive x. But we are supposed to get negative x, so we need to switch the sign. Okay, I mean, you might have other ways to solve this. So this is plus and this is minus. And then now the product equals 0 means either this is 0 or this one is 0, x minus 1. Okay, x minus 1, 0 means x equals 1. 2x plus 1 equals 0 means subtract 1, divide by 2. So x equals negative 1/2. So this is now, if we back substitute x, because x is sine theta, we have sine theta equals negative 1/2. And here sine theta equals 1. Now we need to figure out the angles where sine theta is negative and sine theta is 1. Okay, sine theta is 1 in only one place, that's the 90 degrees, which is pi over 2. That's the only place. You can go look at unit circle. Okay, sine theta is 1. Sine theta means y coordinate 1 in pi over 2. Sine theta is negative. If you look at this, sine is negative in the third and fourth quadrant, by the way. Without negative, sine theta equals 1/2 is that's 30 degrees, pi over 6. So the base angle, reference angle will be pi over 6. Pi over 6, here is 5 pi over 6, this is 7 pi over 6. So from here, 7 pi over 6, and here, wow, that's 11 pi over 6. Similar to previous problem. We can double check if our, from going to unit circle. So we are finding sine theta negative 1/2. So sine negative 1/2, sine means y coordinate, here, here. 7 pi over 6, 11 pi over 6. And 1 is only one place, that's pi over 2. Okay, so these are answers. And one warning, so when you have sine theta equals negative 1/2, that does not mean theta equals sine inverse of negative 1/2. That's not true. This one will give us a unique answer, only one answer. Here we got two answers because we had the restriction. We are just looking at 0 to 2 pi. In fact, sine theta equals negative 1/2 has infinitely many solutions, but we are restricted on 0 to 2 pi, so we got two answers. But this one, or this one, theta equals sine inverse 1/2, it's had only one answer. Okay, it's got unique answer. It's got infinitely many answers. Infinitely many solutions.